Hello everyone. Today we will study about the chapter crop production and management. We will revise it again. What are agricultural practices? What is agriculture? Till 10,000 BC, people were nomadic. They were wandering in groups from place to place in search of food and shelter. They ate raw fruits and vegetables and started hunting for animals for food. Later, they could cultivate land and produce the rice, wheat, and other food crops. Thus, was born agriculture. Agricultural practices. What is crop? When plants of same kind are grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. For example, crop of wheat means that all the plants grown in a field are that of wheat. What are agricultural practices? You already know that crops are of different types like cereals, vegetables and fruits. These can be classified on the basis of the season in which they are grown. Agricultural practices. Despite this diversity, two broad cropping patterns can be identified. These are Kharif crops and Rabi crops. Kharif crops. The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. The rainy season in India is generally from June to September. Paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut, cotton, etc. are Kharif crops. The crops grown in the winter season are called Rabi crops. Their time period is generally from October to March. For example, Rabi crops examples are wheat, gram, pea, mustard and linseed. Besides these, pulses and vegetables are grown during summer at many places. Basic practice of crop production. The various steps are preparation of soil, sowing, adding manures and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting and storage. The preparation of soil. The preparation of soil is the first step before growing a crop. One of the most important tasks in agriculture is to turn the soil and loosen it. This allows the roots to penetrate deep into the soil. The loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworms and microbes present in the soil. These organisms are friends of farmers since they further turn and loosen the soil and add humus to it. The preparation of soil, these are the agricultural implements like plow. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or plowing. The preparation of soil, this is done by using a plow. Plows are made of wood or iron. If the soil is very dry, it may need watering before plowing. The plowed field may have big pieces of soil called crumbs. It is necessary to break these crumbs with a plank. Agricultural implements. Before sowing the seeds, it is necessary to break soil to the size of grains to get better yield. This is done with the help of various tools. The main tools used for the purpose are the plow, hoe and cultivator. Agricultural implements. Plow. Plow is being used since ancient times for tilling the soil, adding fertilizers to the crop, removing the weeds, scraping of soil, etc. Agricultural implements. Hoe. It contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. The main part of the plow is a long log of wood which is called a plow shaft. There is a handle at one end of the shaft. Hoe. It is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its ends and works like a blade. It is pulled by animals. Cultivator. Nowadays, plowing is done by tractor driven cultivator. The use of cultivator saves labor and time. Sowing. Sowing is the most important part of crop production. Before sowing, good quality seeds are selected. Good quality seeds are clean and healthy seeds of a good variety. Farmers prefer to use seeds which give a high yield before sowing. One of the important tasks is to know about the tools used for sowing the seeds. Activity. Take a beaker and fill half of it with water. Put a handful of wheat seeds and stir well. Wait for some time. Observe and answer. Are there seeds which float on water? Would those be lighter or heavier than those which sink? Why would they be lighter? Damaged seeds become hollow and are thus lighter, therefore they float on water. Sowing. Traditional tools. The tool used traditionally for sowing seed is shaped like a funnel. The seeds are filled into the funnel, passed down through 2 or 3 pipes having sharp ends. These ends pierce into the soil and place seeds there. Sowing. Seed drill. Nowadays, the seed drill is used for sowing with the help of tractors. This tool sows the seeds uniformly at proper distances and depths. It ensures that seeds get covered by the soil after sowing. This prevents damage caused by birds. Sowing by using a seed drill saves time and labor. Adding manure and fertilizers. The substances which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plants are called soil manure and fertilizers. Supplies mineral nutrients to the crop. These nutrients are essential for the growth of plants. Continuous growing of crops makes the soil poorer in certain nutrients. Adding manure and fertilizers. Therefore, farmers have to add manure to the fields to replenish the soil with nutrients. This process is called manuring. Improper or insufficient manuring results in weak plants. What are fertilizers? Fertilizers are chemical substances which are rich in a particular nutrient. Fertilizers are produced in factories. The use of fertilizers has helped farmers to get better yield of crops such as wheat, paddy, and maize. Adding manure and fertilizers. What are fertilizers? But excessive use of fertilizers has made the soil less fertile. Fertilizers have also become a source of water pollution. Adding manure and fertilizers. Advantages of manure. The organic manure is considered better than fertilizers. This is because number 1, it enhances the water holding capacity of the soil. It makes the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases become easy. Adding manure and fertilizers. Advantage of manure. It increases the number of friendly microbes. It improves the texture of the soil. Activity. Take moong or gram seeds and germinate them. Select 3 equal size seedlings out of these. Now take 3 empty glasses or similar vessels. Mark them A, B and C. To glass A, add little amount of soil mixed with a little cow dung manure. In glass B, put the same amount of soil mixed with a little urea. Take the same amount of soil in glass C without adding anything. Now pour the same amount of water in each glass and plant the seedling in them. Keep them in a safe place and water them daily. After 7 to 10 days, observe their growth. Now, observe and answer. Did all the plants in all the glasses grow at the same place? Which glass showed better growth of plants? In which glass was the growth faster? Differences between fertilizers and manures. A fertilizer is an inorganic salt. Manure is a natural substance obtained by the decomposition of cattle dung, human waste, and plant residues. A fertilizer is prepared in factories. Manure can be prepared in the fields. A fertilizer does not provide any humus to the soil. Manure provides a lot of humus to the soil. Fertilizers are very rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Manure is relatively less rich in plant nutrients. Irrigation. All living beings need water to live. Water is important for proper growth and development of flowers, fruits, and seeds of plants. Water is absorbed by the plant roots. Along with water, minerals and fertilizers are also absorbed. Plants contain nearly 90% of water. Water is essential because germination of seeds does not take place under dry conditions. The supply of water to crops at different intervals is called irrigation. The time and frequency of irrigation varies from crop to crop, soil to soil, and season to season. Irrigation. Sources of irrigation. The sources of irrigation are wells, tube wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams, and canals. Irrigation. Traditional method of irrigation. The water available in wells, lakes, and canals is lifted up by different methods in different regions for taking it to the fields. Cattle or human labor is used in these methods. So these methods are cheaper but less efficient. The various traditional ways are moat or pulley system, chain pump. Pumps are commonly used for lifting water. Diesel, biogas, electricity, and solar energy is used to run these pumps. Sprinkler system. These are the modern methods of irrigation. This system is more useful on the uneven land where sufficient water is not available. The perpendicular pipes having rotating nozzles on top are joined to the main pipeline at regular intervals. When water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure with the help of a pump. In this system, the water falls drop by drop just at the position of the roots, so it is called drip system. It is the best technique for watering fruit plants, gardens, and trees. The system provides water to plants drop by drop. Water is not washed at all. It is the boon in regions where availability of water is poor. In a field, many other undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crop. These undesired plants are called weeds. The removal of weeds is called weeding. Weeding is necessary since weeds compete with the crop plants for water, nutrient, space, and light. Thus, they affect the growth of the crop. Tilling before sowing of crops helps in uprooting and killing of weeds, which may then dry up and get mixed with the soil. Weeds are also controlled by using certain chemicals called weedicides like 2,4-D. These are sprayed in the fields to kill the weeds. They do not damage the crops. The weedicides are diluted with water to the extent required and sprayed in the fields with a sprayer. What is harvesting? Harvesting of a crop is an important task. The cutting of crop after it is mature is called harvesting. In harvesting, crops are pulled out or cut close to the ground. It usually takes 3 to 4 months for a cereal crop to mature. What is harvesting? After harvesting, sometimes stubs are left in the field which are burned by farmers. Paheli is worried. She knows that it causes pollution. It may also catch fire and damage the crops lying in the fields. Harvesting in our country is either done manually by sickle or by a machine called harvester. In the harvested crop, the grain seeds need to be separated from the chaff. This process is called threshing. This is carried out with the help of a machine called combine. Farmers with small holdings of land do the separation of grains and chaff by winnowing. Storage of produce is an important task. If the crop grains are to be kept for longer time, they should be safe from moisture, insects, rats, and microorganisms. The fresh crop has more moisture. If freshly harvested grains are stored without drying, they may get spoiled or attacked by organisms, losing their germination.